Andrew Luis A. Inonog of Grade 11 Diamond Humes. For today's topic, we will be talking about communication breakdown. But first, let's take a little review on what is the meaning of communication. Well, the meaning of it is to share ideas, thoughts, and opinions with other people. Well, this is how we bond with other people through communicating. Since in communication, it's goal to have a clear and effective way of understanding with other people, there can be times when we have noises in the background or barriers. This is what we call communication breakdown. Simply put, communication breakdown results when the intended message of the sender is not exactly understood by the receiver. In communication breakdown, we have different types of barriers. We have 4: physical, psychological, cultural, and linguistic. And there are 3 types of different noises: external, internal, and semantic. Let's discuss about the physical barrier first. Physical barrier is a natural or environmental noise coming from people talking too loud, noises from construction zone, loud sounds of karaoke, or blaring jeepney horns. Anything that comes from the natural environment. Next thing we have psychological barrier, or in layman's term, mental barrier. This refers to the social and personal issue of the speaker towards communicating with others. Example of this is social anxiety, lack of confidence, socially awkward, depression, stage fright, and trauma. Case are people are not socially or awkward or has a social anxiety. He or she is too afraid to talk with others due to this mental illness he has or to his problem. A lot of these people don't actually have any friends and is very afraid to speak in front of the class or speak out loud. The 4th thing we have is linguistic barrier, or we might as well call it as language barrier. It's very common. This is very common. This usually happens when someone from different country and someone who is also foreign cannot understand each other due to this language barrier that they have. Since the other person doesn't know their language and the other also doesn't know his or her language, they cannot communicate with each other very well. And sometimes they have their different dialect, accents, and they use jargon and slangs. And since not most of us knows how to use different types of jargons and slangs. The next thing we have is cultural barrier. Since a lot of us has different ways of seeing value or seeing in life, beliefs and tradition, that's actually makes us barriers for us to have to engage in communicating. Actually, people's culture affect the way they communicate and relate with others. Moving on, I'll be starting discussing about the 3 different types of noises: external, internal, and semantic. I'll be starting with external. Since the meaning of external noise is anything that draws people's attention away from the intended meaning of the message. This can be sound or sight or other stimuli that can draw other people's attention. Example of this is noise from vehicles, noise from dogs barking, singing, or visual aids in the classroom. Okay, the second we have is internal noise. Internal noise, this comes from our head or feelings. This comes from the noise in here and in here. Usually when we are feeling sick or feeling lightheaded, sometimes we cannot understand the intended meaning of the speaker when he or she is speaking to us due to this the way that we feel or the way we think. Lastly, we have is semantic noises, which means alternate meaning aroused by speaker's symbol. This idea means that a word may have another meaning in the minds of other students, which means he or she is using too much idiomatic expression, using excessive technical jargons. Since not all of us knows this different types of jargon and idiomatic expression, that makes it as semantic noise. And that is all for today's vlog. I'm Andrea Luis A. Inonog of Grade 11 Diamond Gems saying goodbye.